today's message. Take care.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an author, an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this by going to YouTube under Take Your Life Back Today show. Today is Tuesday in this Holy Week. It is Tuesday in this Holy Week. Jesus prepares his disciples for what will happen in the next few days. Be ready. Starting on Palm Sunday, the church likes to slow down and follow in the footsteps of Jesus as he prepares his disciples for his passion, death, and resurrection. While most of the stories found in the gospel accounts have no particular date or time reference, those that had happened during this week are relatively easy to find. On Tuesday, during Holy Week, today, only 2 days before Jesus' betrayal on Holy Thursday, the Bible explains Jesus' activities in and around Jerusalem, and you can find this in Matthew 21 through 26. Lesson of the fig tree. Jesus walks to Jerusalem from Bethany and notices a withered fig tree. Seeing a fig tree by the road, he went over to it, but found nothing on it except leaves. And he said to it, "May no fruit ever come from you again." And immediately the fig tree withered. When the disciples saw this, they were amazed and said, "How was it that the fig tree withered?" Immediately Jesus said to them and in reply, "Amen, I say to you, if you have faith and do not waver, not only will you do what has been done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, 'Be lifted up and thrown into the sea,' it, my friends, will be done." Whatever you ask for in prayer, with faith, you will receive in Matthew 21:19 through 22. My friends, questioning of his authority. Questioning of his authority. Shortly after entering the city of Jerusalem, Jesus goes up to the temple. There, the Pharisees and the Sadducees try to trip him up, asking him about his authority. When he had come into the temple area, the chief priests and the elders of the people approached him as he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things? And who gave you this authority?" Jesus said to them in reply, "I shall ask you one question, and if you answer it for me, then I shall tell you by what authority I do these things. Where was John's baptism from? Was it of heavenly or of human origin?" They discussed this among themselves and said, "If we say of heavenly origin, he will say to us, 'Then why did you not believe in him?' But if we say of human origin, we fear the crowd, for they all regard John as a prophet." So they said to Jesus in reply, "We do not know." He himself said to them, "Neither shall I tell you by what authority I do these things." In Matthew 21:23 through 27. Parables on the Mount of Olives. Parables on the Mount of Olives. Jesus engages in their questioning, but soon enough departs from Jerusalem near the evening to return to Bethany. On his way back, he stops at the Mount of Olives and relates various parables about the end of times. Go to Matthew 24:26. He concludes his parables by preparing his disciples for what would happen next. When Jesus had finished saying all these things, he said to his disciples, "As you know, the Passover is 2 days away, and the Son of Man will be handed over to be crucified." Matthew 26:1 through 2. This is Tuesday in this Holy Week. Call me at 844-405. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. Remember, a simple smile to a stranger will help that stranger change their day, change your life, change your day. And remember John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave us His Son. How many of you parents and grandparents would do the same and give up your grandchildren, your children, for the sake of humanity? God has done that with His Son on the cross for us, you and me. Let's never forget that and keep